Hello there. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I'm back with yet another incredible and impeccable video. In my today's video, I'm going to talk about, yes, your guess is absolutely correct, I'm going to talk about a new idiom. Before I dive in, time to take a quick recap. What did I teach you in my previous video? What did you people learn from my previous video? As far as my previous video is concerned, I remember talking about an idiom, and the idiom I remember talking about in my previous video is a gift of the gab. Yes, you heard me correct. I remember talking about gift of the gab. What does gift of the gab mean, or what does it mean? Gift of the gab means the ability to speak in public. I remember giving you people a couple of examples related to that idiom. Well, time to dive in today's video and time to talk today's idiom. Well, in my today's video, I'm going to talk about a new idiom, and the idiom I'm going to talk about today is this: move heaven and earth. Yes, you heard me correct. In my today's video, I'm going to talk about the new idiom, move heaven and earth. The first question that comes to my mind when I talk about this idiom is, what does to move heaven and earth mean, or what does it mean? But before you discover the meaning of this idiomatic sense, it becomes absolutely mandatory and imperative in your part to know certain things about the verb. Let's talk about the verb used in the idiomatic sense here. Well, the verb used here is move, and let me tell you one thing, that move is the first form of verb. Well, nothing else but the word changes in the idiomatic sense according to the tenses. Yes, you heard me correct. Nothing else but the verb changes according to the tenses in the idiomatic sentence. Well, the verb in the idiomatic sentence is move, and move will change into moved, or it can be is moving, or it can be will move. For instance, move heaven and earth, or it can be is moving heaven and earth, or it can be was moving heaven and earth, or it can be will move heaven and earth. Well, nothing else but the verb changes in the idiomatic sentence according to the tenses. Well, time to know the meaning of this idiomatic sentence. What does move heaven and earth mean? To move heaven and earth means to make every possible effort. Yes, you heard me right. To make every possible effort. Yes, you heard me correct. To make every possible effort is the meaning of this idiomatic sentence, to move heaven and earth. Let's try to comprehend the meaning of this idiomatic sentence with a couple of examples. Here comes example number one. I moved heaven and earth to get a government job, but all my efforts went down the drain. Yes, you heard me correct. I moved heaven and earth to get a government job, but all my efforts went futile, went down the drain. I did everything possible. I did every possible effort to get a government job, but all my efforts went down the drain. All my efforts went futile. I moved heaven and earth to get a government job, but all my efforts went down the drain. Moving on to the second example. He moved heaven and earth to get justice. Yes, you heard me correct. He moved heaven and earth to get justice. Moving on to the next example, example number 3. The government of India is moving heaven and earth to eradicate poverty from India. Yes, you heard me correct. The government of India is moving heaven and earth, is making every possible effort to eradicate, to remove, to drive away poverty from India. The government of India is moving heaven and earth to eradicate poverty from a country, from India. Moving on to the next example, he is moving heaven and earth to come out with flying colors in his interview. Yes, you heard me correct. He is moving heaven and earth. He is making every possible effort. He is taking every possible effort to come out with flying colors in his interview. To come out with flying colors. Come out with flying colors is another idiom, and I promise you people that I would definitely make an exclusive video in which I would talk about this idiom, to come out with flying colors. So he is moving heaven and earth to come out with flying colors in his interview. Moving on to the next example, I am moving heaven and earth to make sure that my channel showcase the most impressive, informative and educative videos. Yes, you heard me correct. I am moving heaven and earth. I am making every possible effort to make sure that my channel showcase impressive, educative and informative videos on YouTube. Moving on to the last and final example, I am moving heaven and earth to make sure that I get your love and affection on YouTube. Yes, you heard me correct. I'm moving heaven and earth. I am making every possible effort to receive your love and affection on YouTube. So keep loving me and keep supporting me and keep supporting my channel. Well, that's all I have in today's video. I hope you got the meaning of this idiomatic sentence, to move heaven and earth, which means to make every possible effort. Well, before I take your leave, I've got to make a humble request. All the people out there who are watching my video, please press the like button and share my video with your kith and kin. And don't forget to subscribe my channel by pressing the bell icon at the bottom right over there, so that you keep getting notifications right away when a new video is uploaded on my channel. Do take a very good care of yourself and step out of your house only when it's absolutely necessary. Thank you very much.